going on, everybody? All right, welcome tonight. Welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Uchoose, and my co-host, Inka, and welcome to underscore his story. Well, underscore her story, underscore his story. See?
You see what happened when I disappeared for a couple
I'm
of
on
weeks?
his story time still. We want to thank you all for joining us tonight. This is an opinion-based broadcast, so please be respectful of everybody's opinion. The last thing we want is for your account to be negatively affected by anything you say on this platform. We might not always agree, but we can always respectfully disagree. Our main goal is to engage in fun, interesting adult conversations. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, and let's talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hot topic.
Yeah, let's go. Tell us about the topic.
Are you here for this topic?
I am.
I'm ready. So you already know, sun's out, skin's out. Why or why not? Why is it harder to maintain these relationships when the sun comes out?
I mean,
and the clothes start disappearing, the layers start shedding. Why is it so hard for us to maintain these relationships? Because, you know, the winter months be them cuddle months. Everybody booed up.
Right. You don't see nobody in the winter. Nope.
Everybody got someone to go hug up.
Everybody taking pictures with someone.
Right.
In the summer, it look like everybody be by themselves.
Right, it's a bunch of selfies. Yeah, sun's out, buns out.
Buns out. All right. Let me hear some of your take on it. Ladies first.
I mean, I kind of wanted to go with the whole men. Not
Okay.
Y'all are. But I can't actually do that because I'm hearing a lot of female feedback, and females are just as antsy to get outside. You know, it's y'all don't necessarily do the shorts and stuff like that, but y'all sure do be rocking them gray sweatpants. So women are ready to be outside too, you know? Hey, Glamazon.
What up, Glamazon? Yeah, no, you're right. But you know, as you see recently, if you haven't been paying attention, they got the new daddy hoochie shorts. Yeah.
Listen, don't come around me with them suckers.
Yeah,
hey, I lead with passion. That's right.
Yeah.
That is right.
But I mean, with relationships, I think, you know what? I think because the temptation gets grander when less clothes is out, I feel people, they want to feel more free. They want to feel free to dress, and they want to feel free to look. So a lot of times when you're in a relationship, it's like, damn, I gotta behave when outside looking like this, and then like, no, for real, like, you know, and like you said, it's not just the males, it's the females too. Cause come on, them sundresses that year when y'all was just going crazy with them sundresses, y'all knew what y'all were doing. Like,
listen, I feel like this summer is going to be the test of all temptation because we've been locked in even in the last few summers. So it's like this year is about to be
everybody
breaking season for real. Divorce rate might be going up.
Yeah.
All of a sudden everybody's single and ready to mingle. They got some mixy DJs in here who even got parties where depending on what color you're wearing determines your relationship status. Are you single, taken, ready to horn? That's a whole color.
Oh,
you know
God.
what I'm saying? Like, that's
all right. So it's the color that you wear? Holy.
It's the color you wear. Listen,
I just want to know, what's the single color and what's the taken color? I don't care about the rest.
I got you.
I need to know.
I'm here for some promo.
I need to hear this.
My good up friends who had me outside this weekend. He had me outside this weekend. So if you wear
maybe I come outside.
Right. If you're wearing blue, you are single. If you are wearing red, it's complicated, which I feel like a lot of mofos gonna be really yellow, which is taken, but sure gonna be wearing that red.
Well, if you wear purple, you red and blue now.
Right. And neon is ready to horn. So it's called Saturday Night Glow. Everybody out there. This is the first free promo. Next time I'm going to cost you. June 18th. A presentation from Primetime Ent. And it's going down. It's going down. So get your colors ready. I believe
sounds like a lituation.
Yeah, I think it's that black light effect. So, you know, everybody going to be glowing in there.
Oh,
and your
snap.
color's going to determine what it is. First of all, I don't think people respect the color code.
I know people ain't going to respect the color code.
They might respect it to go in. They may not respect it to not for wine or.
I feel with a situation like that, the only way certain people wearing red is if they bring in the person with them.
I feel no red. You can't bring nobody with you if you red. Red is complicated. The person gonna be like, wait a minute, why am I wearing yellow, which is taken, and you wearing red? What the hell?
Oh well, okay, yellow is taken. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, the yellows are gonna be rolling together. I can't see a yellow rolling for Dola.
I can't see a yellow, period, unless the other person don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know somebody gonna be in effect who gonna run back to your significant other, I don't see too many yellow.
Glamazon said, what color is find a husband?
That's prison stripes.
Oh, man. Seriously? They not going to be outside this summer. I'm sorry now.
Right. You might have to save whatever color that is for like the fall version where everybody trying to get cuddled up.
But I mean, with summer, I think this summer especially, like you said, the last 2 summers, some people were outside, but we couldn't be outside the way we wanted to be outside. I think this summer, the temptation level is going to be higher. I think that's why they even came out with the Hoochie Daddy shorts. Like, who the hell who came up to call this? Like,
some things are ridiculous.
Like, I don't even understand the concept of it being called a Hoochie Daddy. Why I gotta be a Hoochie Daddy? Damn. Wait, first of all,
there's Hoochie Mamas. So I guess it's only right.
I mean, but Hoochie just don't even sound right for males. I don't know. Listen,
there's
a lot
of things that don't sound right for male. Like, what's that? Gucci?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you call it the South Bar, whatever.
Soba.
The soba.
It sounds so nice.
Noba.
You're soba. South of the balls.
Yeah.
That's the name I'm gonna use.
Or no ass.
To trademark it.
Or Noah's.
No, I'm not doing that. Because then that encourages a little bit of insecurities.
That's where it goes. No.
We gonna leave the booties out of it. We gonna focus on the balls.
All right, Glamazon said gay men always wear them shorts. Oh, really? That's interesting. Well, I mean, to be honest, if you think about the hip-hop culture, right? You think about the hip-hop culture, how much stuff they've been taking from gay men. Wearing your pants past your ass. That's from gay men.
Jail.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, gay men in jail.
In jail? Got it.
Same difference.
Okay. I can't
tell. Not all men are gay in jail, so that was their way of saying, yo, listen,
signaling.
I'm up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So there's a few of them, you know. Now they got this whole the pause. I think, me personally, when they start saying pause and all of that, I feel you already got to be thinking like that to, you know what I'm saying, to be saying pause.
I mean, there are some statements that maybe as soon as it comes out into the air, you're like, oh, Lord, that did not sound.
I mean, they take it to the extreme now. Food, everything. You're like, I'm talking about food, bro.
Right. Like, now it's like, I don't ever want anyone to ever think that I would ever. And it's like, y'all going too far now.
So, being the fact that the sun's out and the buns is out, right? Do you think it's harder to start a relationship around this
That's
time?
what I'm saying. Like, okay, I feel like it might be hard for you to stay in a relationship if you have problems, if it's still fairly new. Like, if you just got into cuddle season and boo season in the winter, then I don't know how much substance maybe you'd have by summertime. But I feel like if it's going to be hard for you to maintain in the summer, you're not going from a relationship to another relationship. So whatever you're doing in the summer, most likely just fun, temporary fix, a new thing. Maybe you got some of them toys we was talking about. You trying to try them out. I don't know, but but I feel like, I don't want to say summer romances can't be of substance, but I don't think that's the objective. It may lead there, you know,
Right.
somebody may end up in one kicking and screaming, but I don't think that's the objective in the summer, you know? So
this summer, more than any summer, we are not going to have a Notebook remake, right?
Probably not.
You know what? I think the relationship that's gonna have the hardest time with this summer here is gonna be the ones that started during COVID. The ones that started while everybody was already in the house. You know,
Right.
the ones that we not outside, we inside,
Right.
we with each other all day. We don't even see people outside. So we're it's us, you know, us against the world.
You think it's gonna be overload though when they get outside? Like, oh, I forgot what it was.
I mean,
what outside look like.
Listen, they say you keep something locked up for too long and let it out, it goes crazy.
I never heard that saying.
I said it. I said it.
Niggerdom, right?
No,
Oh, but yeah, I feel you. You might, right? Amazon said, thought there was a homebody, and then boom, they forgot themselves.
Right. Melanators say, yeah, if y'all don't have it understood that one or both people will be outside. I feel definitely on that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, but can you hold it to them? Can you be mad? Like,
but let me ask you why? Because with social media being as invasive as it is, what are you seeing in person that you haven't been able to see during lockdown? Is it because it's in the flesh? Did you just stay locked up in the winter and couldn't see nothing? Like, what is it?
It's kind of like this, right? If you in a long distance relationship, I'm just saying, right? And you and your partner, y'all video sex all the time, every night or every other night or however often y'all video sex. Mm-hmm. And then y'all have vacation time and y'all meet up. No video. The temptation to actually skip everything else and let's just finally get to it is going to be extremely high.
Yeah, but I think with that also comes the level of disappointment. I was outside this weekend, and COVID did not handle everyone well. So it's
no, that's true.
That's true. It's kind of like also the catfish. Everybody got the nicest selfies, you know, from here to here, and then you see the whole package, you be like, interesting.
I come out looking like Beetlejuice pregnant now.
Listen, in the full body striped suit. And it's not to body shame anybody, but I just feel like sometimes the expectation be like, oh, I can't wait. And then you go outside and be like, maybe I need to go back inside.
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I was outside this weekend too, and I feel different now.
I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, outside everywhere was crazy.
Listen,
that's why I'm just like.
Can we get off topic for a second?
Yeah,
the build-up bodies is crazy. When I tell you everybody looks like everybody, it is overwhelming.
They all went to the same doctor.
Here's my thing. I'm not even anti going to the doctor. If you want to look how you want to look, when you want to look it, that's fine. Is there a special going on? Because everybody has it. Everybody has it. And it's not the, you know, I've been working out and now my body's so thin. It looks abnormal. It doesn't look
right. Yeah,
it's just it's a bit much. It's a bit much. And I'm all for woman power, but I just feel like y'all going too far. Y'all going too damn far.
I mean, would women feel the same way if we bought abs and shit or we bought chest? You know what I'm saying? I don't
just
know.
feel like if you are small, go to a medium. If you are medium, go to a large. How the hell do you go from
small to extra large?
Small to Donkey Kong? That don't make sense, and it doesn't look. It doesn't look complimentary. Actually, Cordell, I went a little off subject. We were talking about being outside this summer and how hard it may be for some weak-willed people to maintain.
Weak-willed? Why did they be weak-willed, yo?
To maintain their relationship. And
that's
just
her
being
story.
that I was outside for the first time in a long time, I just noticed this trend of, everybody looking the same. It's definitely a twofer going on out there.
So what we're trying to say is that why is it, or try to come to an understanding, why do we feel that in the summer, it's harder to maintain relationships just because there's less clothes outside? The sun's out, the buns is out. You know what I'm saying? The hoochie daddy shorts this summer is definitely going to be out because now we know girls going to catcall. Oh, shit. We got to see this with our own eyes and ears.
Way more aggressive. I have noticed that as well. Women are way more aggressive.
You know what? I feel women couldn't wait to be outside like this.
Too.
I feel they couldn't wait to be outside like this. They was like, oh, niggas, when we get our chance, y'all niggas was catcalling us. Y'all was making us want to cover up. Oh, niggas, don't wear them hoochie daddies, niggas.
Listen, how are you going to react, though? You walking through the crowd.
I'm going to be like, I ain't got no drawers on now. What you talking about, yo? Ain't nothing under these shorts. That's why they call him hoochie daddy now.
You know what? I need to stop with them shorts. Them shorts are horrible. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all are not convincing me that those shorts are sexy.
That's a fact.
I think, when they look tolerable to me is when a guy's like working out and he got those thighs that look like he, working his legs a lot. So always
he be walking on his tippy toes at night.
Thank you. Listen, Jay knows it ain't hard. People minds are just weak. It's true. Flesh been around forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Flesh been around forever. Temptation been around
It's true,
forever.
but I mean, it is true, and he is right? But in the same sense, we have something that we call cuffing season because that's after everybody was outside, and now everybody's
does that mean that outside was unsuccessful for you? If you looking,
it just means you was outside and you didn't want to be inside until it was time to be inside. So it might not have been unsuccessful. You could have had a lot of fun.
Pay your gas bill and stay warm in your house. You don't need to be out under nothing. And
right. So you see that you said gray sweat shorts are not a thing anymore. I don't think this year, you know what I'm saying?
I seen that same kind of t-shirt material in shorts, but like up to your knees, not them little poom shorts everybody want to wear now.
Yeah.
But I think those are like the kind of like the summer dresses.
the summer dresses for dudes. Oh man.
Listen.
You say you find the right one all year is cuffing season? I hear you, bro. I mean,
what made them not the right one in summer, though? Is it just the optics?
Well, right. You know what it is? I think it's hard to get past the visual. Because if you see a shorty and she's in, let's just say, like in Florida, you go to the mall in Florida, they're wearing bikinis to the mall. You know what I'm saying? You meet a shorty in the mall with a bikini on. It's kind of like, can I even take her serious? She's in the mall with a bikini.
What happens? But here's my thing. What happens when now it is, it's winter? The same hoochie in the mall now has a sweater on.
Right. Now she got on tight jeans. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say is because of the way the seed was planted in our introduction, our minds is going to be hard to pass the physical a lot. And then a lot of times, by the time we get ready to get past the physical, we already kind of like not interested. You know what I'm saying? Or we like, or they're not interested. One of the parties, you know, might not be interested by the time, you know, hot boy, hot girl summer is done. You know, and that's where cuffing season will start. That's where they'll be like, all right, bet. Now I gotta get cuffed.
I see Mela, Trini, Nini, y'all just joined. We are going over why people find it so hard to maintain their loving relationships when the sun gets hot. It's summertime, sun's out, buns out, and people start acting a hot mess. Why?
Sun's out, guns out, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Now with y'all little shorts out, y'all out too.
Well, that ain't buns out. That's more like eggplants now.
All of that.
Peaches and eggplants for everybody now.
What Glamazon said, let me see that thigh meat.
Let me see that thigh meat. Oh my God. I would, if I hear that, I would literally die. I might like it up though.
Right. Imagine you walking through the damn supermarket, you're like, ooh, let me see that thigh meat.
Let me see that thigh meat. Oh, where? Here you go. Here go a little bit now.
Let's say East Coast Nipsey said, hey, don't tolerate these cat calls, guys.
Here go. Trini Nini said, cuddle apps expire when the temperature rise. But I mean, you got AC though, you know. So if you got AC, cuddling is the best thing because you know it's like cold outside of your circumference. So
and under these covers.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, stay close. Stay close. It's cold outside this cover. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, so do you feel like your relationship has to be already teetering for you to completely jump ship in the summer?
I think, you know what? I think once, all right, when you go through winter, right, and then the weather starts getting warm, I feel like certain things start to get in your mind where you start to tell like, yo, I don't think this is gonna make it through the summer. I don't think this like once.
Okay, if it was already feeling like that, why wait till the summer?
Because you know what it is. A lot of times too, some people like to hold on until the last straw. Some people like to hold on until it's actually time to go outside.
That sounds like don't quit a job till you find a new job. That's what that sounds like.
Well, I'm just saying,
it shouldn't be that.
It shouldn't, but I'm just saying, you asked why. I'm just giving a bunch of different reasons, you know what I'm saying, why it could be that thing. You know, and sometimes, like, you know, sometimes people just, they don't realize it until something different is in front of their face. You know, it's kind of like with the way temptation works. The only way you know you can beat that temptation is if you're tempted by it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If you're not tempted by it, how do you know that you could beat that temptation?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a desire that you have that's in your face. You know, and this summer it's gonna be in our face everywhere. If you go outside, it's gonna be in your face. That's what it's looking like from these last 2 weekends that look like the beginning of summer.
All them COVID sales on Get Your Body Done. They're on display. They are on full display. It has some disrespectful outfits I saw this weekend, and I was like, oh my God, y'all couldn't wait. It's just crazy. Like you said, you see a girl wearing a bikini and a bathing suit. We literally saw that in the parties that we went to. And it was like, why? What?
How can I take you serious? I understand you have.
Do they want to be taken serious though?
Do they want to be taken seriously too? On both sides. On both sides.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I think too, in the summertime too, I think a lot of people, like, especially if you're the type of person that wants to be outside and you want to be everywhere, in a relationship, there's a tie down in a way where you're not supposed to be everywhere. I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just saying you shouldn't be everywhere, especially by yourself. If you're going to be places, most of the time it should be with your partner, or it should be like with your peoples, where you're not going to be, you know, influenced to do things that probably destroy your relationship. you know.
Right.
But in the same sense, right, there's going to be people they couldn't wait for the summer. So when summer comes, the last thing on their mind is to be tied down to somebody. The last thing on their mind is to be, holed up with somebody. And especially if during like the spring or during the winter, if there was times in their relationship where they probably had doubt, this will be an opportunity to test their doubt.
Like Val Casey said, thanks to Sugar Daddy President Joe, that's Stimmy Body. I think Trump put that into
effect. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I feel like temptation has been out. I don't know if these, bodies are going to bring a level of seriousness either. So as much as everybody, oh yeah, suns out, funds out, buns out, I don't know if that's going to translate into more, because past a certain age, it's like, do you still want to prove you sexy? We get it. We know. Are you still on display? Are you still trying to get chose? You still trying to get flew out? Like, past a certain age, it's kind of like, you look a little desperate, mama. Chill out.
Yeah. Now you're right.
It's kind of like a young girl game. Like, you could kind of expect that. But I went to a boat ride Friday, first boat ride in I don't even know how long. And listen, you could look good. You could look as anything that you're trying to do. But again, there's something about doing too much past a certain age that just, it breeds like a certain level of desperation, almost like, this is my last chance. Somebody, you know what I'm saying, pick me up. And that's from the girls and the guys. And it's a little too needy, little too, someone has to get me, and the best way I can do that is on full display. And I don't know that it necessarily hits the spot that they want it to hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, in that sense, I'm going to say a few things. I'm going to say, if you pay for your body, fuck that. Show that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like, screw that. Hot girl summer. You know what I'm saying? If y'all niggas is buying bodies too, because I know they got it for dudes now, get them hoochie shorts, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Word. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Put the worm on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you catch something.
Literally, put the worm.
Maybe you catch something. You know what I'm saying? But well, I think for a lot of people,
what you trying to catch?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
What you trying to catch?
Attention. I think it's attention. I think, you know what, for the females, I think, they're not trying to live up to a hype. I think they're trying to live up for the attention. What social media created, a want for attention, a want for likes, a want for views, a want for attention, basically.
Right.
So now that they're outside with their new bodies that they couldn't show off to everybody, even though they've been showing it on social media, but now you get to see it up close and personal outside. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of like, yo, let me see if I could get the attention in real life like I get on social media. If I post this picture, I'll get 1,000 likes. If I walk down the street,
like an instant gratification kind of thing where it's like there's no longevity in it. It's very short-lived. It's very, look at me now. But then you're constantly going to try to live up to that hype that you create. Like you said, if you post a picture and it happens to have ass out and you get 1,000 likes, and then tomorrow you're in a t-shirt looking, a little more demure, I guess. All of a sudden, you get 50 likes, you're going to constantly want that high. It's like a drug almost.
Right.
And I don't know. Guys do it too. Listen, these guys be thirst trapping hard.
I want to know what a guy thirst trap look like.
Weird. It looks weird. First of all, I don't know. I feel like that whole, listen, when you a man, I think there's certain manly things you should do. It's not to say you can't look nice in your outfit and post it. But when you're doing a fucking photo shoot every day and you got to show your sneakers and you looking off in the distance and you doing this and
He want to be a model. Why?
It's not him.
He want to be the next Tyson Beckford or whatever the name is.
That's not how he made his start. Please
No,
stop it, sir.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, times has changed. So, you know what I'm saying? He got to be out there for the scouts.
Right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Not the scouts.
You know what I'm saying? If he stand up and be like, yo, coochie shorts now. Yeah.
That is a bit much. I just feel like, listen, the weather, you want to look nice, you want to look thin. I just feel like if you in some, like you said, I guess it is a temptation testing, but you got to hold yourself to that. You know what I mean? You have to hold yourself to that standard of what you want in the relationship. And I don't feel like summertime is the time to throw that away because you're not getting any substance from it. If you're not happy and you're not, feeling good about it, I feel like any time is the right time.
So I want to ask everybody in the room, you included everybody, I want to ask them something. You're in a relationship, right? I know you are, obviously. But I'm just saying, that's why I'm saying everybody in the room. You're in a relationship and the person you're with, whether it's a guy or a girl, you see them carry on with this type of attire when it gets hot. How do you handle this? Are you okay with it? Do you say, yo, how do you handle it?
Is it your significant other you're saying?
Significant other, the person you're with, the person you're dating at the time, whatever it is. Let's just say you started in the winter, however, you're getting to summertime and you're in a situation, you're in a relationship, you're dealing with someone, you're married, however it is. And now the time is coming and you see them, and they're
doing
not
the most.
Yeah,
doing the most.
And not with you, like not while you're present, more on their going out with their peoples or they're going out on their solo missions or whatever it is, and they're in these attire. How does this get handled? Does this cause an issue, even if they're not doing anything?
First of all, fire for hoochie shorts on men. That's one. I'm gonna burn it. I'm personally going to burn it, and that will be the beginning of the issue. But I really am not a restrictive person because I honestly am a member of the church of people gonna do what they're gonna do. You cannot control people. You cannot force them. I don't care how much you video chat somebody or checking their location. Listen, if you got to do all that, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why are you here? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not doing any of that. Right. I can't think of an attire that would make me uncomfortable except those shorts.
Yeah.
That's a no-go. That's a no freaking go.
No, if he was,
but
it would be okay.
I want to hear what the guys have to say because there's
listen, I can read a few comments. So I got Jay. Wait. Oh, Jay knows. Yeah, Jay knows. He's saying, "Take your ass upstairs and change." What the fuck is you doing? East Coast Nipsey. He goes, "I'm okay and I'm secure with it. I'm not gonna make her become a Muslim just because we in a relationship. Show you're sexy, mama. I heard that." Listen,
until she walk out in a see-through dress.
I don't know if I can trust East Coast Nipsey post just now.
Not after he got blew up last week. Not at all.
Yeah, I don't know. After last week, I don't know, Nipsey. Val Casey, just live your life to the best of your ability with respect for your partner. Big facts.
Right.
Spicy, she goes, I mean, we both could be outside, but if he's cheating and lying, bye. All right, but okay, cool. Let's say he's not, though, but he's getting that attention. You know what I'm saying? And you're not around.
Let's say he got the muscles and he's wearing the shirts.
You know he's getting that attention.
You gonna go buy him an extra large? Like, cover that shit up.
Yeah. I mean, like, for me personally, I'm kind of like, what Nipsey said, that's me. I don't ever have an issue. Like, I've dated girls that, when the summertime comes, they go straight thought life with their clothes. Like, no, for real. They go straight thought life. You be like, damn. But I mean, when you're with them, it's fun. When you're not with them, you just can't think about it. You just gotta be like, yo.
I have a question. Like Spicy said, respect me. Do you feel like it's something where other people having an opinion affects not you per se, but people? Like, let's say, you know, your wife goes out in something, you even in your mind, you're like, that's looking real sexy. But you know, when you go outside with your homeboys, you're like, God damn, why your wife looking like a slut out in these streets? You know what I'm saying? Like, do people take those things into consideration as like a lack of respect thing?
Well, I mean, you know what? I want the room to comment too, but what I'm gonna say is, like, me and my peoples, we crack jokes. We gonna have jokes on each other. So if you don't got thick skin, then that shouldn't be the type of woman you're dealing with. Because if you're gonna deal with a woman that's gonna wear stuff that your friends is gonna see her and be like, "Damn, son, yo, I almost saw everything," or "Damn, son, that shit looking crazy in what it wore outside today," you know, like, or "Damn, son, I felt like I was in it because I saw it." However it is, I'm just saying. Right. If you don't got the thick skin, then you can't be with a woman like that, or you can't be with a person like that, because, like, people gonna talk.
Well, that's based on you and your circle. That's
right.
Y'all respect. That's y'all playfully being disrespectful, but not meaning harm.
Right.
I'm talking like your granny see her. Like, God damn, bitch, what is you doing? You know what I mean? Like, that kind of, if you took her to a family function in that outfit, it'd be, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you per se.
No, I know what you mean.
Keep it a little more general.
Right.
It's like, is it a disrespect thing? You know what I mean? Can that lead to problems and issues and problems, you know?
Right. And you know what? It can, like I said, it does depend on the individual, but it can. It can, because not everybody has that thick skin. And then when you do, like, let's just say not you had the issue with it, but you brought them to your family and your family had the issue with it. That could cause a problem in your relationship, because now it's like, yo, listen, I don't care how you dress, but when you come around my family, you have to dress a certain way. People don't like to be told what to do in the same sense, too. So that would make them feel like, what the fuck? Like, I don't care what nobody says, and you shouldn't care what nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So it really depends on how you portray it to the person. You know,
you embarrassed by me? You embarrassed?
Like, yo, I look sexy as fuck. I don't care what your grandma said. You know what I'm saying? Or grandma might be trying to get some of the hoochie shorts. Don't play with them old ladies now.
Listen, my grandmother did not hold back. My grandmother, she say what she say.
Let me try to get some of these comments. Hold on. All right, so we got J-No says, I've been there before. Your attire can bring problems. Spicy Beautiful said, a little sense of humor is okay, but I have my guard on and ready to throw back my shade. Jay says, jokes is cool, but you gonna respect my wife, period. I heard you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Melanated said, my granny is going to have some words.
Facts on facts on facts.
My grandma was here. She would have told me. She would have told you, though. Glamazon said, they probably won't tell him, but they would talk about her behind her back. Yeah, I mean, that's West Indians for you, for real, for real.
I feel like that's people. I feel like it's definitely West Indian, but I feel like that's people because, okay, you can feel how you feel, you know, the summertime's out, but is it taken away from you as an individual by, like, toning it down if you're around certain people? Because, I mean, church says come as you are, but people don't walk up in there, you know what I'm saying, and poom-poom shorts and a halter top either. So is it you not being you or you adapting to the environment and, like, what's appropriate at that particular time? And so, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. I get the whole, oh, he better respect me and defend me and all that. But it's like, you know, is there a point where, you know, you have to adjust your views and the way you move too? Because like you said, well, not you particularly.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah, if you go outside and it's not respectful, is that something the other person needs to take into account? Like, if you have a particular, I guess, preference, and hey, it could be one of those situations where you didn't meet her like that. You didn't meet her in the summer with her ass out.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden the summer outfits come out and they could all fit in one suitcase because all the shorts is this big.
But that's why y'all need to check the camera rolls. Check the camera rolls, bro. Last 2 years, you need to see her 2019. You need to see her 2017, bro.
Listen,
You know?
they got girls who got their body done and you don't see shit past right before they.
Oh,
right
nah,
after they
that's
got
a big
done.
fact. That's
I
big
have
fact.
seen that.
That's why you gotta go on the camera roll and not social media now.
Right. Oh,
You gotta go by the mom's house and be like, yo, let me see some of them kitty pictures. Like, yo, girl, you was a size 0 yesterday. What the fuck? Nah.
For real. East Coast said daddy hoochie shorts and construction Tims all summer. Listen, if I go outside in that outfit, I'm gonna take a picture and send it to your granny. She gonna think you joined.
You said a construction Tim? Yeah, that sounds like some New York shit, East Coast. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Set the trend, bro.
Sounded like some village people. You need to stop that. You need to stop it.
No, but
anybody got a little input? We know y'all have opinions.
yeah.
We're tired of reading these comments. Anybody want to chime in? Come on to the live. Don't be shy. We all family
Just
here.
know mine is
She said
back
not the
and my
hot-ass
buns
Tim.
are going to be outside. I'm not going to change that. I hear that, Glamazon, but you outside that now.
She said not the hat ass Tim's. Yo, Tim's is hot.
Yeah. Now when you wearing them hoochie shorts, they're going to get a lot of air in there. What is you talking about, B?
That's horrible. That's horrible. That is not the
What
outfit.
are you talking about? I don't know, East Coast.
That is not it. Pink
No,
Soviet candles, you are late.
Yeah. What up, Pink?
You are late.
You know what I'm saying? But no,
Mess.
seriously though, like you said, when you started your relationship, let's just say your relationship started during this COVID time where you didn't get to see how they really dress outside and you really didn't get to see, you know, their summer attires.
Right.
Because last couple years we haven't really been able to show our summer attires the way we want to, or they just got their new body and you know what I'm saying, and now it's time for them to show it off, so their wardrobe just changed, you know. And if you're not strong enough to handle that, you know what I'm saying, then your relationship probably ain't gonna make it past the summer, you know. And cuffing season is gonna be a drafting season for you, you know,
right?
Because
go back.
it is going to be a lot of tests. Your relationships is going to be tested. Your temptations is going to be tested. Single people going to be tested. They're going to be tested to see how far they're really willing to go. And the attention that they're getting isn't the attention that they wanted.
How bullish is the season going to be for you?
You know? Do you have a line? Do you have a limit?
Are you ready for it? Listen, Hot Girl Summer been on pause for a couple of summers.
Oh, you on some Doja Cat need to know? You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to just, I just need to know, bro. Just one night. I ain't even trying to marry you, bro. You know, I'm just saying, because, like, you know, where's your line? You know, when you coming outside like this, when y'all planning for Hot Girl Summer, Hot Boy Summer, or Hoochie Short Summer. I'm calling it Hoochie Short Summer. I'm not calling it Hot Boy Summer. I'm not with it. I'm calling it Hoochie Short. Yeah, Hoochie Short Summer and Hot Girl Summer. When you coming outside like that, do you have a line? Are you saying, I just want to look like this, but I'm not really like this? Like, I just want the attention like this, but I'm not really like this? Like, I'm just saying, like, is there a line, or are you ready to go all the way because your attire outside is showing that? Because when people see you, the first thing that they do is see you.
Right.
So their analysis and their judgment and their thoughts of the type of person you are is only going to come from that before you open your mouth.
Right. And people need to be realistic about that. They try to, don't judge me by what I wear. I mean, they're not having a whole conversation with you. Your face don't come with biography, so nobody knows. until they get to know you. But it's going to be that first initial impression. That's just a given.
Right. And so with that being said, it's like when you open your mouth, that first impression that they got of you still might not change no matter what level you on. You know what I'm saying? So is that really what you want to do? Now I understand. Listen, when it's hot, let's close, yo. What the F? Let's close. That's just the natural nature of things, you know. Like
people, right?
You know, it's less clothes. But how you wear your less clothes is gonna be how people are gonna perceive you.
I agree. And also if it's a pattern, I think. If it's a pattern of constant, if you see it one time, you could misinterpret and nothing you could do about that. You know, if you happen to pick an outfit and you thought it looked better than it looked, and then you outside and you're like, God damn, this shit shorter than I thought. That's one thing. It's another thing if all of them look like.
I know, right? I go, wait, hold on, wait.
If they all look like
is there a secret meeting where y'all all saying this is where we go, or you look and you be like,
must be.
You know what it is?
Send me my invite.
I can tell you what it is.
Like Donkey Kong too.
I understand her story sometimes. What it is like girls be like, damn girl, that shit look good, and she be like, oh, I got it done here. Yo, this dude is the shit. And give him the information, and somebody else see the other girl, and they're like, "Oh, damn girl! Oh, yo, she told me here. I went there. He is the shit." And that it passed on.
Listen, you gotta let that souffle rise and settle before you jump on, because a lot of them that should be souffling and puffing up, and then as soon as it here, bang, that shit, bloop,
yeah.
It looks so weird after a while. So if you see somebody who 3 years ago they did it and they popping, that's who you might want to go to. But your homegirl who just did it 3 months ago, let that shit settle.
Let the swelling go down. No.
Yeah, let it. You know, and then let's talk about it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. But no, yeah, I feel the reason, like I said, our natural instinct. Like somebody, I was talking to somebody today, and they said they was talking about, you know, how come dudes that have girlfriends or girls that have boyfriends be cheating. I said, like, or want more. What's wrong with the person they with? I said, you know, when the lion is eating the gazelle, does the gazelle say, yo, you don't feel like zebra today? Or you don't feel like elephant? It's in their natural instinct. That's who they are. They're, whether it's a dude or a chick, that's who they are. They're the person who's always with somebody else. They're a cheater. They're a person who likes multiple relationships. They're poly people. You know what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with somebody who's poly, you might not know they're poly until you find out that they're
You'll
poly.
eventually find out.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're dealing with poly people, there's no explanation. You can have the best on earth. They'll still want a second. They'll still want a third. You know what I'm saying? So to ask the why is not the real question. It's to ask, are you willing to deal with that? Are you willing to stay with that? Because some people are. Some people are willing to look past.
I think where things go left is when it's not known. So all this cuffing season that you're doing during the winter, are you giving the impression that it's more than what it is? And then when summer hits, the person gets hit like a ton of bricks and you knew your intention. I think that's the problem with most things that go left is you're not upfront about it. You're not honest about it. And I think people sometimes make assumptions for others. Like you might say, you know what? I really like you, but I think I'm the kind of person that needs to date multiple people. I might have just been waiting for you to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, good. Woo. I wasn't even trying to get too serious right now. Or I'm good with you, but this guy been knocking my door too. And you know what? If we're going to keep it open, let's keep it open. And we go from there. It doesn't necessarily mean that once you say it, I'm done with you. But if we're looking for two different things, I think it's better to be honest about it up front than to say, this is what I'm looking for. It's not what you're looking for, but you think that's what the other person wants to hear. And then the truth eventually comes to light. Period. Point blank. If it's in your nature to be a guy who wants to have 3 wives, there are 3 women, more than 3, who are willing to say, that's fine. I don't want to be committed to just, seeing you all the time. Go over there sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Come back to me when we good and when we ready for each other, and that's fine. Otherwise, it wouldn't be out there. It's out there. It's a thing. But I feel like when you get greedy and when you stay dishonest, that's when the problems arise. So the same thing comes with the summertime.
Right.
You know the weather started looking nice. Even if you didn't go into the situation feeling like once summer comes, you're going to go to the left. Once you start getting that itch and that urge, because it don't happen on a Tuesday morning.
Right.
It's one of those things where it's like, springtime.
It's starting to get nice outside. I was driving past the other day and my neck broke twice.
Right. I might not want to do brunch with this bitch all the time. Maybe I want to go hang out and find other people. You don't know how good she might be with that.
Right. Right.
Be honest, say what it is, and be like, you know what? I'm not sure this is all for me. Summertime is here, and I'm not really feeling like that. And you may risk the chance of losing a person, but you kind of wanted to anyway, in my opinion. Or you wanted to see if you could hold on to them and take some samples with you other places. If the person ain't down for it, it don't matter if you tell them up front or if they find out by accident later. It's actually worse later. Because imagine you find out that they would have been okay with it had you said something. I just feel like past a certain age, especially, leave all that lying shit. That shit is corny.
Nah, that's a big fact. Once they pass that 40, yo, just tell them what it is. Nah.
At an age,
yeah.
but...
Let me read some of these comments. Yo, East Coast Nipsey said, a lot be fronting when it's cold outside and whatever else KG and JoJo said. Glamour said... People be thinking they are in a relationship when in fact the other person is just dating. That's true too. Like, there's a fine line. I want to talk about that on a different day. A lot of people aren't as real as they claim. Be straightforward. I mean, you know what it is? You know what? You're right. Yes, I agree. But in the same sense, sometimes being real can sound harsh, and a person don't want to be harsh.
I think you could tell the truth and be tactful. Sometimes I struggle with that. I'm not gonna lie. But you
sometimes, nah.
I think that it's one of those. I think sometimes my knee-jerk reaction is to not being dealt with straightforward.
Right.
Like if you feel a way, just say it. I might be like, okay, cool, that works for me. Da da da, and we can move on. But when this little
around the bush,
I am not for it. And then I come out and it sounds harsh, but it's like, okay, well, you'd rather me not say it, or we gonna keep playing this game? I think I have low tolerance for the game.
Okay, you see, all right. Melanated says, nah, don't try to spare people feelings by lying, right? You say that. And a lot, especially when it comes to women, dudes, less, but women, especially when it comes to women, you say that, but dudes have to do little certain white lies. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say, how do I look in this? Or do I look fat? Or,
Who, first of all, who asked these questions? I think never in my life have I ever heard a guy say, a girl came into, do I look fat in this? If she just asks you, the bitch knows she looks fat already. She wants you to not tell her she looks fat. But I don't really think that's a thing that women necessarily do.
No, Inka, you just haven't experienced that because, Inka, you haven't been fat ever.
It's not. No, but it's not that. It's just that if I had to ask, then maybe there's a level of shit that I already know. Or,
no, maybe there's some things that they look fat in and some things they don't. And they want to ask before they go out.
Why do you feel telling me I don't look bad? You don't have to say, yeah, that you look fat. You don't have to say that. But you're like, I don't know. It's kind of emphasizing your stomach, and that's not giving cute, whatever. You can do that as opposed to sending her out in the streets looking crazy.
Yeah.
And
true.
you're like, oh,
But saying that, but you still say no. It's kind of doing this kind of doing. You're still not answering her question directly. You see, so you're still saying no.
Yeah, but you're not lying. There's a difference.
But
you're
you
not
kind of right, and that's where it turns into a white lie. You see, the difference between lies and white lies. Lies are just straightforward a lie. A white lie is something that makes you feel comfortable, like it's the truth.
But it's not the truth.
No, it's not the truth. You look fat.
How does it make her feel comfortable? Because I feel like in that scenario, you're thinking about the repercussions of how it's going to affect you without thinking that when she goes out with her friends and she looks, you let her walk outside in a Pepto-Bismol dress. Now she's out with her friends and they taking pictures and she's like, how the fuck this nigga let me go out in this pink ass shit and it doesn't look as good? When I asked him, did it look good?
In the same sense. And also, like, okay, another scenario, you in her and she like, isn't this the best? Listen, at that point, you cannot say it's not the best. You like, I'm just saying,
people,
like,
listen, people be asking that shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say
out loud it is, and in your mind say right now.
Yeah, but you see, she don't hear the in your mind.
See, but that's not a place for brutal honesty.
Right,
that's
but I'm just
place. Listen, that's a place where you kiss her to shut her ass up because no one answers. Or you do a little twist and a turn that's gonna make her get what she just asked you. Listen, when people ask questions in the bedroom, do they really want to answer?
I mean, let's just say it's not in the bedroom. Let's just say it's conversation, and they just be like, "Yo, who the best restaurant game you had?" Or you know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta be some level of insecure to be sitting there fucking watching Netflix and be like,
yeah.
I wonder.
Conversation. People have these conversations when they in close proximity.
Listen, I don't give a fuck. You get what you get from me now.
No, but I don't know. That's true too. But I'm just saying, people ask these questions, especially like if you're in a relationship for a longer time. These questions start to come up and things like that. You know, I'm just saying.
That's
they do.
crazy.
You know, because you're talking about yourself and your past and your experiences.
Who does that?
I mean, people. Listen, trust me. I have a lot of DMs where I have different type of conversations.
That is crazy.
People ask these questions to their people. Like, they ask these questions. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think that signals... Right. Listen, Jay knows. I'm not asking shit. If there is a potential that your reply could hurt my feelings, why am I setting myself up for that? Why am I doing it?
But you know what? People do it. People do it. I understand.
Listen,
you and Jay knows y'all ain't asking shit.
I ain't got no booty. Why would I ask you if that bitch booty bigger than mine? I know the answer.
Right. Okay. But what if, all right, you know you ain't got no booty, but you wearing this jeans that kind of make you feel like your ass look fat. Yo,
And
do my ass look fat in these jeans?
That's all I need for me.
Right. But you're still saying, babe, do my ass look fat in these jeans? You know? So
listen, if your man can't be like, what ass?
Nah, you still got a flat ass, baby. Nah.
Be like, if he
that ass still kind of flat, baby. I love it though. It's my ass. It's my flat ass.
He could say, what ass? And I will walk away and still feel good in my little booty jeans. Like,
Maybe, or you be like, nigga, what you mean? What ass? This is your ass. You better like
I'll be like, oh, don't worry. You know what I'm
saying? You throwing shade, my nigga? Nah.
I just feel like once you're in a certain level of relationship, all that feeling, oh, what about this? Does this look good? I have asked, does this look good on me? Or do you think it's thing or whatever? Yes, but if you can't be honest with me, then that means you really don't care. You're more worried about repercussions on you than if I go outside looking stupid.
Exactly, because then you're gonna come out and you're gonna come back to me and I could butter it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, baby, yeah, my bad, baby. You know, I'm here. It's me. I'm here. I keep it to me. I keep it to myself. You know. I
think women want the truth, and guys are afraid of the repercussions of the truth. But I think there's a
you know what? Because
this
is where I think when these things happen, you know, and it's not all relationships, it's not all guys, and it's not all women.
Right.
But I think that in their situation, they probably was honest at a time, and the honesty was taken aback. It was taken left. It was taken, you know, in a way where they wasn't coming from, but there was a repercussion for them being that type of honest. And
would you prefer to deal with that backlash the backlash of you lied and now I know better?
Oh no, you asking me. I deal with my mouth. You know me, Ink. My mouth crazy. I say shit that you be like, oh, what the fuck, nigga? You know, you dead ass. You like me or not? You know.
I've given my honest opinion and it's been ignored, and that's fine. But you can't say that you
didn't tell them
that it looks. These are good. Not so good. Maybe if you got it in yellow, like those, I feel like there's a way of still delivering it in a way where the person don't walk away just feeling hurt. Like, oh no, that's. But you have to be honest. If a dress looks better than another dress, don't just be like,
okay. So
then
in that same sense, right? Sun's out, buns out. Your homegirl BBL don't look right. It don't look right.
I'm not volunteering information, but she asked me, that's different. I'm not just gonna be like, God damn, bitch, was that Dr. Blind? I'm not doing that. But if you ask me, it means that there's a certain level of insecurity you already have, right? If you're like, do my ass look lumpy? You know that it looked lumpy. You're looking for confirmation.
Okay.
And I'll be like, maybe if they drain it, it'll settle. I don't know.
you gotta do that over. You gotta do that over now.
I'm like, well, you know, when you get these, you're supposed to still go to the gym and like work out. So maybe your body just gotta get you. I don't know.
Glamazon said, nah, I'm telling. Glamazon, you telling your homegirl her BBL needs to get done over?
I believe Glamazon would. I believe.
She said, sis, your thighs don't match. Now
go back.
Go back.
You know what? How many years? It's not.
Melanated doing her homework right now.
Oh, God. I'm glad everybody claimed to be honest in here. I hope when I go get mine, y'all honest.
Yo, Ja, you said, if it don't look right, you telling Ja? I'll hear you, B. I don't know. I mean, maybe if you ain't trying to holler at her, but if you're trying to holler at her, you ain't saying too much, bro. I don't feel that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know you personally, but I'm just saying.
You know when people get real honest, when the person who got it done acts stank.
Yeah, act like, nigga, you don't see this ass, nigga? And I paid $4,000 according to Glamazon. You know what I'm saying? I got the Lipo 360, nigga. You crazy? Don't say nothing to me, nigga.
And she act like she too stood like, why your ass lumpy, bitch?
It's like your left ass looks different from your right, bitch. Nah.
Your thighs don't match.
The legs look like two picks with them asses.
Legs to ass ratio do not match.
Your ass look like you buck
That's when you start hearing all that. That's when you start hearing all that. But on a side note, I did see that Trini Nini say last week's conversation inspired her to buy a new toy. I think we need a quick review, you know. I think Melanated was supposed to let us know some stuff too. So, you know.
Melanated ain't hit up the DM? She hit up the DM like, nah, girl, the rose is the shit. I don't know. The bullet is all right.
She said she asked if it was lumpy, not lopsided. Listen, you know, ask the question.
I'm just saying, if we being honest, I'm gonna give him an honest opinion. Nah, it's not lumpy. It's just one side looks different from the other side.
Damn shame.
Yeah, he said butt hip ratio is off. I'm telling you, one cheek is higher. Oh man.
Listen. I know I might regret this, but where is East Coast Nipsey? I need somebody to come into the chat. Don't make me regret this, East Coast. I need someone to come into the chat.
Oh,
need
no.
To hear y'all. Melanated, you ready to give your review? How about Trini? Come on in. Don't be shy. She said that's it right there.
I mean, by show a little hands in the chat, how many of y'all doing the hot people summer?
Hot what?
Hot people. Because, I mean, there's guys and girls, so I'm not going to, identify. I ain't going to call out the girls. I ain't going to be on no his story shit and call out all of hers or some her shit.
I want to know if Trini Nini, is that Z like you're sleeping or Z the vibration from the toy? I don't know which one.
Word, that's a lot.
That's a lot of Z's to somebody who sleeps.
She said, I do hot year-round season. Hey, I hear that, Nene.
Hey. She trying to be out this year.
Nene in the wintertime with a heavy coat and nothing under. I hear you.
Trench coat, and that's it.
Got the trench coat life. I got you, Nene.
She said both.
I would, but I'm around noise at the moment. Okay, all right.
Okay. That did stop him last week, though.
Last week was different. He had to get some stuff off his chest now.
J No say it's both. The toy knocked out. The next look like.
Nene said no coats.
Oh Lord. I understand.
Man. I'm chilling. I only got 2 hoochie shorts, so I'm not gonna be outside every day now.
Where Glamazon? Listen, Glamazon, where you going this weekend? I think I'm gonna go to that color-coded party. I think I'm gonna go June 18th.
Oh,
see what that's about. See who lying in these streets.
You know what? I think if a yellow come for Dolo, he probably had the most fun now. They be like, oh, he taking and he alone? Let me get some of that yellow.
I'm going to be taking pictures and blackmailing. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord, melanated.
She said, I wasn't ready. I hear that hotness. Oh, my gosh. No, but I feel like you said, I think like hot girl summer is really like your 20s and when you're doing spring breaks still and shit like that.
If you're still single and, whatever, I would even push it to maybe early to mid-30s. But I feel like after that, you're doing too much. Like, you just doing too much. What do you need? What's going on? I mean, there are people who got into relationships early and now they're divorced and they're trying to get back out there. But it's like, know what you're trying to attract. Because it is not...
Stella, you want your groove back, Stella?
Right. First of all, that's one of my favorite movies.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Neon means ready to horn. So that must mean you're already like in something and you're looking to cheat. Don't wear no neon, East Coast. You wear blue if you're single, red if it's complicated, or yellow if you're taken. Okay?
Why he can't wear neon? Wait, why he can't wear neon and be like he outside?
He'll come out there in rainbow. You don't know if he coming, going.
Oh man, listen, if you come out in rainbow, the dude's gonna be hotter now.
He said he neon Sion. I hear that. I hear that. Just don't come in them little daddy shorts. Don't do that.
Yeah, yo,
listen,
listen, like you said, coochie shorts and Timbs. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like the outfit for the whole summer, B. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you wear ankle socks too. So it looks like you don't got socks on, but you do.
Ass feet, right. Some hot ass feet. Oh, hell no. Glamazon, did you tell us where you going? She said she going to where?
She said she going somewhere against her will. Somebody got Glamazon outside. She's like, yo, it's just starting. I don't know if we going to make it through the summer now.
I know, right?
Sun's out, Bun's about to be out. He going to have issues with this.
Sun's out, Bun's out.
Yes, that's a fact.
I'm ready for the summer. I had a little taste of it. It was good. Oh, she's going to Coconut. I don't know what that is or where that is or any of that stuff. But I feel like I had a little taste of summer. I'm ready to go back out, but I'm not casting a reel to catch nothing. So,
well, I mean, obviously not.
It's nice and comfortably and minding my business. Oh, all white party on Saturday. That sounds nice and classy.
I want to see that outfit, Glamazon. You going wild or you keeping it conservative? I don't know. You said it's against your will.
Let me ask you: are you seeing an uprise in black weddings?
You know what? I don't want to say it's an uprise. I want to say that people are now, because of social media, people are being more aware. Like we spoke about a couple shows ago where we were saying basically like how with COVID and everything, a lot of people, they either got in a serious relationship or, they broke up. They got divorced. The relationship didn't work. COVID did a lot of that because it was either like, yo, damn, I'm around you all the time now. I don't like you. I don't like when I was going to work and I was getting you in those small little doses after work, you were good. Right. But I spent this whole couple months with you. This ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the other people that's like, yo, they in love. Yo, they don't need nobody else. It's me. If we could survive this together and we've been around each other all day, every day for however long it was, then we don't really need to be with anybody else. And they're getting married. I feel
like COVID plus this summer is going to determine a lot of things. But I personally, I don't know if it's an age thing. As you get older, more people in your circle getting into more committed relationships and, stuff like that. But I am seeing an uprise in weddings, period, but specifically black weddings. And that's why I kind of wonder, like, with the summer coming, is all that going to be tested now? Because some of them relationships got established during COVID. And if you think about it, that's 2+ years. You know what I mean? So that's enough time for people to meet, get engaged, and potentially plan a wedding and postpone a wedding for some.
Right.
And now it's going to be like, oh, yes, we're married. And that's like, oh, I forgot what summer looked like. Like outside. I feel like a lot of that's going to get tested.
I think this summer is going to be a test.
If the relationship didn't start significantly before COVID, I think there's going to be some things going on.
Well, you know what? We'll know by next summer. We'll know by cuffing season. we'll know by cuffing season how things went. We'll know by
September, October-ish.
When they start drafting, like, hey, no one's outside anymore. Y'all, it's getting a little too cold. I need someone to warm this bed up at night, y'all.
Might be some breakups to make up.
I need some Uber requests,
Might be some.
No, seriously though. But I mean, like you said,
you think Glamazon, you be coming for the jugular sometimes with some of these comments, girl. Oh Lord.
She got her pregnant in February. Oh man. Yeah, that's what you doing, Glam?
I know. Where the hell I come from?
East Coast said, I believe there's an uprise in black weddings, but I think some people are being a bit infatuated with social media and acting more like weddings are just like a well-promoted party. I mean, that's not nothing new, East Coast, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people from a long time felt like weddings are parties, like, just a party. They don't really, a lot of people more think about the wedding more than the marriage,
Right.
Like,
I actually, there's a part that I agree and disagree with. I feel like social media has forced people to want to do it bigger. Maybe. I don't know if it encourages people to want to get married. As a matter of fact, I think it might be doing the opposite. But I do feel like those that do decide to get married want to, like, constantly raise the bar, upscale, kind of like one of those conversations we had before when these grand gestures, one of the topics we had, it's like these grand gestures. Everybody want to outdo the last one they saw. Bring this in and bring that in, and fucking have elephants walking through throwing rose petals. It's like everybody's trying to outdo the last thing. So I do agree with that part. Social media playing a part, but I don't think social media wants people or encourages people to get married. I think that's the opposite. As a matter of fact, it makes it easier to not be married, because I feel like it keeps you constantly looking at what could potentially be out there for you, and it ain't for you.
Yeah, true. You know, and I agree with what you said too. Like, I feel social media kind of makes it more difficult to stay married. You know, maybe it does make you want to get married because you see these grand gestures and you see these celebrations,
relationship goals,
right? And you're in love with the person you're with, so you're like, oh, I can outdo that. Or I could do something completely different that I haven't seen done before. Let me do that and bring it to social media. But like I said, that's when you're focused more on the wedding than the marriage.
Right, than the marriage, facts.
And that's...
Yes, Glamazon, for the black love. I'm here for it.
Yeah, you know?
I love to see it, because I feel like for a very long time, I did not go to a single wedding. It was literally years and years and years between one wedding and the next. And that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I went to a lot of baby showers.
For me,
went to a lot of baby showers.
The last wedding I went to, was my homegirl. Shit, that was like, some years ago. So I haven't been to a wedding in a long time. I'm tucked body ready, just so they know. Yo, all my peoples, just so you know, when you're ready, I am tucked body ready. You know what I'm saying? So, no matter of fact, my man's wedding was the last one.
I'm actually ordained. So if you need somebody to marry you.
Oh shoot. Yo. We got promotion out here. Yo, listen.
Hey.
If you need someone to tell you, yo, kiss the bride, we got it right here. And
I'll never say for poorer. I will never put that in. But I feel like I definitely see it more personally, like within my personal people. Of course, you see it more on social media, but I mean, as far as like actually knowing the people and stuff like that, like I definitely see an uprise. So
that's good. That is good, you know. And like I said, Dad, I don't even think I got a wedding invitation. Like I said, the reason why I couldn't show up at yours, you know, is the birthday situation and all of that. But yeah, I haven't, outside of you, you're the last person that I've seen get married, in over maybe 7 years or something like that.
A lot. I'm glad I went to a wedding in October, and then I want to say the ones I went to before that were before COVID, of course. But, I don't know. And then I have one in July coming up. So I'm like, multiple kind of back-to-backs. I love it. I love to see it.
Well, this summer, for you, is different because obviously, you know, you guys have been together longer than COVID. But for a lot of people who, you know, probably, you know, did the speed wedding and probably been in a relationship for the last year and a half and got married, you know, after this
whole gonna be Temptation Island
COVID thing. This summer is going to be really tough because not only that the women are going to be aggressive, I feel everybody that's outside is going to be a little bit more aggressive. Everybody outside, not only aggressive, but I feel most people outside are going to be a little bit more loose and less restricting, like the clothes that they're wearing, you know. You know, I feel like that is the energy. Like I said, the last 2 weekends I've been outside, that was the energy that I got. Like everybody is feeling like, yo, listen, I do me. I got my own thing. I'm out just trying to have fun.
Good time, yeah.
I want to create my own memories. That we don't have to be together forever. This doesn't have to be a together forever thing. But since we outside, let's act like we outside, just for today. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a lot of that going on. And with that temptation for a lot of people, it's going to be different because I don't think we've ever seen this level of temptation that is going to be coming this
Right. Well, this level of restriction followed by temptation. You know what I mean? Like, for those people, because that BBL thing was big right before COVID.
Right.
You know what I mean? So people had time to kind of sit in it. And now it's like, oh, y'all gonna see this summer. And the mindset is already like, oh, I gotta go here, I gotta go there. As soon as these little spots in like Mexico and stuff open, couldn't wait to flood people's timeline with Tulum, like is the last place that ever
With
existed
Aruba.
in Mexico. First of all, I went to Aruba. Suns out, buns out.
Suns out, buns out.
But it's like this overwhelming need to overcompensate. That's what I feel like. Like it's overcompensation. Like, okay, you didn't go nowhere for 2 years. Sit your ass down. You out now. Have a good time. You don't have to overdo it because you weren't able to do it before. So I just feel like it's a bit too much. But I do feel what you said. All these COVID relationships, especially these accelerated weddings or people who weren't together very long before, the pandemic, who were kind of forced to stay housed together.
Yeah.
For those that survived it, because a lot of those did not survive.
A lot
for those
didn't.
that survived it, there's this false sense of
security,
maybe compatibility, where it was really companionship in the moment, if that makes any sense. Yeah. It's almost like, oh, we were codependent on each other at this time. Kind of, I don't need you now, and I could go outside and engage with other people. It's different. Yeah, I agree, and I like you said, I feel our natural instincts as humans is to see things that are attractive and like it. That doesn't necessarily mean because we see something attractive and like it, that means we have to go at it. Go after,
or we have to even say anything about it. It's seen. It's no different from looking in a magazine and seeing somebody in something that you're like, damn, they look sexy as fuck. But now it's just different when it's in real life. You don't really have to say it to these people or anything like that.
But it's almost like dieting. You diet, and then as soon as, you've accomplished whatever goal or, you fit into the wedding dress.
Right.
All of a sudden, like, hey, now I can
I'm having 2 burgers. 2 burgers.
Exactly. Yeah. Whereas you normally probably would just be good with one.
Right. Or half a burger.
Overcompensation for it just because of the lack of, having it available to you. Not even that you want 2 burgers.
Right. Right. Nah, it was because what you went through.
Yeah. Now it's I can. So they do it. So I agree with that. I feel like you gotta learn how to hone it in. You do not need 2 burgers.
So, all right. So let me ask you, right? So, because we spoke about it earlier, right? So, being the fact that a lot of people did get their bodies done, do you think that also is part of the drive in this summer with everybody being outside, people going extra?
Absolutely. You know why? Because there's a certain level of being in the house with someone constantly. There comes a certain level of underappreciation, I think, after time. That makes sense? Your girl could look as good as she want to look, and after a while, you become a little more
complacent.
Familiar, right? And so now you might not be throwing the compliments out there like that, because how many times you gonna compliment, her fat ass?
I mean, shit every day. Damn.
But what I'm saying is the body gets done, and most people, after that initial shock and overwhelmness, then it becomes a little bit more normal or familiar.
Right.
As opposed to going outside and now being able to have it on display, it's almost like, ooh, he used to, do these things, and now look, I'm going outside and these niggas can't get enough.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It would be the same with them too. You jump ship here and you go to something else, that becomes familiar also.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that definitely plays a big part in it. And it may not necessarily be that the person you with is doing something wrong.
Right.
it's just this newfound attention, and people can mistake it for appreciation.
I call it newfound sense of artificial confidence.
That's a mouthful.
Artificial confidence, you know, it's not real because it's not real now.
and that's where I feel like all these girls who I did my body for me because I need to feel like this, then the attention wouldn't affect you to the magnitude that it does.
Right.
Where you're constantly thriving and seeking it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why that whole
I feel like the
girl wants to, and she's doing it for herself and her own self. You know what self-confidence means? Confidence in yourself.
Right.
So if you go do something, whether anybody notices it or not, it's how you feel. When I put on this dress, I like how my boobs feel because boom, they're perky and they're not saggy because of the baggy. But if you constantly need to wear like tassels and see-through shirt, is that for you?
You wearing cover-ups for your nipples only, but making sure that everybody can see the work.
Is it for you, honey? Or is it on display?
Was he doing that before you could actually, you know?
Exactly. I mean, let's say you couldn't do it before. Was it always in you to do it and you just didn't have the equipment?
Right.
And now you can, you know, but as long as you're doing it for you and not this wow factor and this, oh, everyone's going to be talking when they see me and these bitches going to be hating. Sometimes that's not it. You know, sometimes they're not hating. Sometimes you're just okay.
Hold on. Let me read a few of these comments. East Coast said, many females will feel secure this summer with their bodies done. The insecurity will kick back in due time. Glamazon said, when I get my body done, don't no one gonna know.
Yes, I'm ready to see if they are too far.
Glamazon, why you keeping it a secret, yo?
I need this nipped and tucked, and then I'm just gonna go.
Tell me you went to Dr. 360, Glamazon. Don't lie to me, yo. Don't keep it a secret, yo. How we supposed to build if you keep it in a secret, yo?
Listen, I'm with it, Glamazon. I'm with it.
Let me know you was a size 2 before you was a size 12, Glamazon. Don't do that.
I'm with it, Glamazon. Whenever you're ready, we'll see if they got some kind of special. If you bring a friend, refer a friend. Get You just want to be good in your skin. I feel like if that's the motivation, that's good. If people happen to notice and appreciate it, that's a side effect.
Right.
That shouldn't be the goal.
Right. True. Yeah. I agree. Well, I feel like I said, dudes is looking forward to the sun's out because they know the buns is definitely going to be out this year. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm seeing from the memes, and it's early. Summer ain't even get here yet. It's not
all the way hot yet.
It's not even officially summer yet.
Exactly.
And we see these memes getting crazy, letting dudes know, like, yo, son, be careful this summer. She might snatch you up, bro. She might pull you off the street on some aggressive shit, bro. Be careful wearing certain type of things, bro.
And I feel like that comes from women feeling like you won't say no to this. If she did not look a certain level of good and she tried to be that aggressive, like, back off of me, sir. You know what I mean?
Right.
If she's looking like, ooh, you know, big man cow, you're not going to reject. So I think a lot of times it's close to
you know what? Some men are afraid of aggressive women. You know what? Some men are afraid of the women that feel like, yo, nah, I ain't fuck her. She fucked me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, nah, she took my dick, bro. Like, I ain't give, like, I ain't give her my dick.
There are women who've been waiting to do that, though. There are women who've been wanting to do that, but haven't had the confidence to do it. And that sometimes is just image-based, just not feeling like they look good enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, be ready, y'all. Be ready.
Be ready this summer for real, guys. Like, yo, guys, I'm trying to warn y'all. It's going to be dangerous for us this summer.
Listen, they grabbing penises and doing this too.
Yeah, they fondling you guys. Yo. You ain't gonna be able to file a report. You're gonna look weird, bro. No.
They're gonna be doing this to your booty hole when you walk past.
Hey, wait, what? Hold on, pause that, yo. We ain't playing no type of games. We ain't playing no Gucci games over here. We ain't going Sobas or no
the party I went to.
We ain't doing it.
I went to. This guy was walking by in, I guess, I don't know what material shorts it was, but it wasn't jeans and it wasn't that Gucci, whatever.
Right.
And the girl's going like this by his butt. And I was like, what is she doing? Her friend kind of grabs her hand and pulled it back. And I was like, I've never seen that before in my life. What is going on? Have I been out of the mix too long? Is that how you tell somebody you find them attractive? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Listen, I've seen some crazy things. Like, yeah, I've seen some crazy.
Have you seen Glamazon? She a little crazy. She said, I want what I want. I've been told I'm too aggressive.
Oh, man.
I've seen her be aggressive.
Listen, I don't know Glamazon, but from her comments, I'm afraid now. And I don't scare easy now.
And she tall too, so it's like
listen, I'm afraid. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6'2", so you know, but I'm still afraid now. Oh snap. Yo, y'all funny, yo.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Melanated said Glamazon out here tossing dudes around like, yo, come here, nigga. Nah. Come here. Come here, little nigga. East Coast said exactly. These females that's getting it done have not even let their bodies grow completely. Haven't had kids yet or given their bodies a chance to grow hips. It's sad. I mean, you know what? Yes and no. Because, I mean, yeah, you're right. Naturally, especially after you have kids and, you know, the hips do kind of get wider sometimes after you have kids, dependent, you know. Yeah, true. But at the end of the day, what if you ain't ready for kids? What if you don't think you're going to have kids until your 30s and you're in your 20s or later? You know what I'm saying? And you want to have your fun now. Like, to be honest, it's better to have your fun when you're young than to be trying to be old out here and, you know what I'm saying, be on some stellar shit like, yo, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I got married at 18. So now I'm 47 and she think her ass fatter than me, but the doctor hooked me up, so we wear the same.
I think that's a motivation. A lot. You know what I see? A lot of older Hispanic women doing that, and I think a lot of them had kids. I'm not trying to stereotype, but I think a lot of them had kids early, and now there's the opportunity to, like, you know, nip and tuck and
tighten it up.
Yeah, and I don't know. Sometimes it be looking a little too far. It be looking a little too goddamn far. Yeah. And the whole thing don't match. But I get the motivation behind it. I get the intentions, you know?
Right.
So.
Well, I think the dudes are really all here for it.
I don't think guys are going to object.
You know, not too many. You know, it does depend on the female as well. You know,
and how far they go too, I think.
Right. Like I said, you might come off too aggressive. You might scare a dude. So, you know what I'm saying? Just for a little hint, guys and ladies, you know, take it slow, you know. So, give him a cat call. See how he handles the cat call. Don't let your cat call sound like you bitching him, though, you know. He might not be able to take that so manly. Like, hold on, yo, shorty just hollered at me like I'm her. Yo. I'm not comfortable with this, you know. I don't think too many dudes is gonna be comfortable with that, but you know,
they just got a deal. It's called the big payback.
Oh snap! That's what y'all saying out there in y'all private conversations.
I think that's that shit we on right now. It's the big payback.
Yo,
listen, you know how many times girls walk through a damn crowd and somebody touch their ass and all types of stuff. Listen, y'all just got a deal.
Damn. That's how we getting it? Yo.
Man, that's how they trying to get it.
2022, the year of the female paybacks. Yo.
The year of the female aggressor.
Oh, shit. I'm really scared. I'm going to be inside this summer if anybody's looking for me now.
Y'all better start wearing t-shirts that say no means no.
Yeah.
Some girls might not be trying to hear that.
You wear a t-shirt that say, just say hello. Like,
Right.
Just
My
say
eyes,
hi.
My eyes are up here. Y'all should wait.
Yeah.
My
Eyes are up here.
The aggression is real right now.
Oh my God. Oh
yeah, Glamazon. Back in the day, I definitely had to be aggressive. And
Oh,
I don't got no set of booty. So if you touching something going on.
I mean, you know what it is, Inka. You walking through Tall and Sexy, your dude gonna be like, hold on, let me catch Tally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a gift and a curse. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
but it's happened where you definitely had to like be like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, nah, I know. There was a time.
Listen, melanated almost made me spit out my damn.
Yo, I know. She said, come here, Hoochie Daddy, so you can't have you can't have friends, yo.
Look at East Coast Nipsey outfit.
Yo, I need help.
Listen,
oh my God.
Out of here, man. What's wrong with you?
Oh my God. Hilarious. Too funny.
Yo.
Donnie help.
Oh,
no, but yeah, I'm excited to see how this summer goes. You know,
I think it's gonna be popping.
That's a fact.
Listen, y'all better come back to the room with pictures.
Yeah.
When y'all go out. We want to see it. Oh, we're going to revisit this when the weather start getting cool.
Yeah.
And see how everybody's summer went.
How you made it out. I feel Glamazon going to get booed up before cuffing season.
I think Glamazon going to be under arrest for
I think Glamazon getting booed up before summer season. Yeah.
She gonna be asking for bail money because she got arrested for sexual harassment. That's what I think.
Yeah. Oh man, East Coast said, "Call me Hoochie again." It's Daddy Hoochie. Oh my gosh. Hoochie Daddy, you can't smile.
oh, that's horrible.
Yo, y'all need help.
Oh, you can't smile. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Good morning. Don't be rude. Listen,
That's funny.
I need some new lines.
That is funny. But you know, like I said, though it's hot girl summer, hot guys, city guys summer, whatever y'all call it, hot people summer.
This summer's gonna be it.
Be mindful of what you already have if you have something.
Right.
Because it's gonna be illusions outside. A lot of illusions. More so this year than we probably seen ever.
I agree.
You know, and you could get gestured out there. You could get caught out there thinking that what you had wasn't what you wanted, and that's what you wanted. Yeah, and then now you out here looking for something in cuffing season because that's not what it was. You know, there's going to be a lot of heartbreaks this summer. There's also going to be a lot of thought life this summer. Pick your poison. Make sure you're being mindful of what you're picking because the eyes play tricks and the hand is faster than the eyes.
The illusions coming out here.
You understand?
It's not just on social media.
No, it's not. This summer is not going to be only on social media.
On top of the bodies being done, there's a whole wave of like people who perfected the makeup artistry, and girls don't go anywhere without a whole beat.
A whole face.
If it's oh my God, it's an outdoor event in the sun. Why are you caked up? You know what I'm saying?
Because you can't see the real blemishes. Like
it's no longer for girls who are unattractive in the face. It's everybody.
It's everybody. It's everybody.
And they all look alike. I think I may have been one of 3 girls who did not have lashes that look like this. It's just ridiculous.
No, you know what it is?
It's sweating off, and one of them is kind of doing this. And what is this?
When it blink, it do its own blink. It be like.
It's touching eyebrows, like it's giving bat wings. It's too much. It's too much. Like, I get it. You know, everybody want to put a little foundation, fix up the eyelashes, do a little lipstick or whatever, but Listen, I can't. Some of these bitches were gonna fly away with these fucking eyelashes.
Yo.
And then the ones whose didn't, it's like sweat is making the glue come up here or over here.
So every time you blink, it do its own blink. You be like,
it's too much. Wait till the sun go down
before you come outside. So you ain't gonna be able to hot girl summer. You're gonna have to hot night summers.
It's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. So you're gonna get a whole the fucking lace fronts glued down to the forehead.
God.
You're gonna get the eyebrows that are painted and tattooed on. You're gonna get the eyelashes that's doing this. You're gonna get the glitter. You ain't got all that. Listen, she get caught in the rain one time.
You're gonna sweat it out anyway. You don't need rain.
You ever see these things get lifted? Why does everybody have to look the same? Like, when did that become the
norm? Yeah. I don't know.
My God. It's not even like on occasion. It's like literally everyone look the same. And then here go me and my homegirl with our natural afros. We're like, nobody sent us the fucking memo.
Yeah. Y'all missed the meeting. No one sent me the
memo. I should have worn the lace front with the foundation in it so you can see it. And
it's a they be moving the part to the side now.
It's a little right. Listen. They got a part here that's here now, and it swoosh. I can't keep up.
Yo, listen. I wear the hat inside because I got the AC on.
I can't keep up anymore. I swear. So I don't understand this, new wave. Like, this is where I be feeling like my age is showing, because I feel like, you could do a little something, but this whole full face beat, and now your foundation dripping, and you know how many guys I saw with foundation on the side of their face on their shirts?
Listen,
they should send your ass a dry cleaning bill. That is horrible.
That's why when I hug, I make sure I hug in a way where, the face don't touch.
It's just horrible out here. No, so y'all got a lot of illusion, like you said, to deal with.
Oh,
yes, Glamazon. That's right. The fucking what's that dye called? Bijan.
Yo, oh my God.
And the fake ass hairlines. I can't.
Listen. You know what? We're gonna save that for a whole nother topic.
I'm just saying, as you tell people to be cautious of the summer, these are the things to be cautious of, because the illusion do not be real.
No, seriously.
The illusion do not be real.
Seriously. Because they're going to paint it on with them hoochie shorts so they know you're going to see down before you see up. They know you're going to see down before you see up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like...
And here's another thing. I'm all for beard gang, but some of these guys are doing the same thing, but they all look alike. The beard is here. Like, this is the beard.
Yeah.
And it's like, why the fuck do y'all all look alike now, too? It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. I struggle with cutting it and keeping it sometimes, but I'm not doing that no more.
I'm glad you don't dye it.
No, I'm not dying. But real talk, I was doing this before it was a style. When it was like this, I was doing that.
But there's structure to it. It looks like it belongs on your face.
Right.
I see a lot of guys like it's listen, the perfection in this and this.
Yeah. And
it's black.
Right. Jet black. I have a cousin who did this shit. Yo, I tore his ass a new one because around me you can't do certain shit like my mouth is not for filters. I tore his ass up like, yo, bro, what is you doing out loud in front of everybody? No, you can't do that. You can't do that around me. You're not gonna be wearing that black marker shit around me and shit like that.
That's what it looks like. It looks like Sharpie Nation.
Yeah, we ain't doing the Sharpie pens out here, B. Yeah, so you gotta do that around me.
I I appreciate a nice, sharp, hairline, line up, whatever. But there's a time. Listen, no. Now you can't be 52 talking about my hair is just black. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, let your pepper and salt, you know what I'm saying, shine, Brody. You know what I'm saying?
It be looking nice.
And if you go silver, be silver fox, B. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's
agreed.
a fact, yo.
All that freaking dyeing. Oh, Lord. These men just as bad as these women. These outfits.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Like I said, I only got 2 hoochie shorts, so I ain't going to be outside too much now.
Do it have a matching shirt?
Oh, yeah, no, I got outfits now.
Listen, these outfits are real out here. These outfits are real.
Oh, my goodness.
Hats? You don't got the hat with the red rim?
No, but I do got the summer hat though. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it's good to have a summer hat. Just don't wear the same summer hat everybody wearing.
Nah. I'm gonna be out here looking not like everybody else.
And don't listen to East Coast and wear your damn shorts with fucking.
Nah, what you talking about? That sound like the vibe, B. Yo, East Coast, that sound like the vibe. Don't listen to her, B. Yo, that sound like some New York shit. You up in the spot, you got your Timbs on and your hoochie shorts, all of them on you, B. All of them on you, B. Take you choose advice.
Yo! That's horrible.
Yeah, let me read some of these comments. So East Coast said, yo, guys, don't wear your hoochie shorts and complain when these girls start catcalling you. Be a hoe. Be proud and be confident.
Horrible.
Glamazon said, man might pop off with his teeth at night. Oh, my God.
For real? The veneers?
You got the veneers? Yo,
it's a whole
don't
thing.
knock the veneers, B. Now, these is mine, but don't knock them.
I actually feel like if you want to do that kind of self-improvement, that's fine.
Yeah.
I prefer if you just fix them than to do the pop on, pop off. But that's personal preference. Just warn me.
The white is different. The white is different now.
It is. It is. But just give me a warning. Give me a warning.
They smiling and be like, yeah.
It'd be that one right here.
Yeah, yo, where my shades at, bro?
This one be a little bit blue-ish, and this one is a little yellow.
Oh, my God. Melanated said, give me the natural you, baby. Tired of these artificial men. Yo. Where the natural men at? You know what I'm saying? Yo, we out here. My man East Coast out here. He told you all he wearing is Timbs and hoochie shorts now. That's as natural as it's going to get. Yeah.
That is supernatural. That's what that is. Supernatural.
Oh,
that's
man.
horrible. And you know what? You'll see it. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what? I will warn people. With this hot weather comes a little bit of deception. Mm-hmm. What I did see was, and it was last week. What I saw was men at night dressed very much like females. And it is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very convincing.
Hold on, wait. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this clear. You said men dress like females as to what aspect?
Okay, so going out this weekend, there was a gentleman with extensions, you know, those long extensions. I had shades. It's nighttime. A little outfit, poom shorts, little sneakers to go out. It would be what you would think a female would wear. And in the party atmosphere, it being dark, a lot of guys danced with him, not realizing
it was a him.
And that's another thing. And it's not to say that if that's your cup of tea, that's your cup of tea. But I do feel like there's a little bit of dishonesty to that, you know, where it's kind of like, okay, you know, the illusion, you kind of put it out there. So don't get caught up. It's summertime and the poom short is going to be out and the butt might be looking great. but get a whole
360
before you just fall for the bait, because it was one of those things where it's like, hey, you getting a wine, you getting a wine. Does the person giving it know? And
does the person taking it know as well?
You know what I mean? So I just feel like be as honest as you can. Be as honest as you can, and know, like you said, be cautious of the summer. Don't fall for whatever little tricks, because sometimes, again, that it looks real good in a moment is very misleading, and it can get dangerous. It could get dangerous.
I mean, shoot, you catch your homeboy dancing on a dude, my peoples, the group chat gonna be lit. Yo, there gonna be videos in the group chat. It's gonna be it's sure used for you, because it's gonna be jokes for days. You're gonna be tight.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. It might be that, as long as people aren't, jerks. But you have to be real. There are homophobic people out here.
Yeah,
they're not as receptive. They won't laugh it off. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be real.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna be mad, you're gonna be super mad. All my friends know you're gonna be mad. You're gonna wear the cape and be super mad.
That's after the fact. You can be mad after the fact. If it happens in the moment.
Oh, nah. We ain't gonna wait. We gonna say nothing in the moment. We gonna wait.
But I'm just saying, if the other person realizes it in a moment,
right?
I feel like that can get very
nasty,
dangerous.
But I mean, you know what? It'll be their own person's fault though, because it'll be like, yo, bro.
But that doesn't negate
the ignorance,
the stuff that could come back on you too if you're not, aware.
Right.
So I say it all around for the person on both sides, actually.
Right.
Be open, be what it is. And if it costs you not having a wine that night, that's fine. But I'd rather that than someone to be upset and you catch a beat down, or
it goes left.
It goes left. Exactly. And the summertime, it is true. People get very antsy and anxious and overdo.
That's a whole other thing with the suns out and the buns out too. Like Amazon said in an earlier text, I didn't get to read it in the chat. She was like, yo, dudes and chicks, don't be out here fighting over dudes and chicks. You know what I'm saying? Because when it gets hot,
people get stupid.
People get ignorant. People, they get lost in the actual of the now and don't think about the repercussions of what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
People so concerned with the embarrassment, especially with social media. You know what I mean? So be very cautious, be very aware, and don't just run after what looks good at that moment. I think that should be the big takeaway. Yeah, relationships sometimes don't last when the sun is out because you get sidetracked, your eyes wander, all these other things, but you don't know that you're trading
gold,
one good thing for something not so good,
for aluminum.
Or let's say you don't have something and you're looking for something, you just don't know how people are gonna react, and it's just best to be safe and aware. I think aware is the best.
Damn, I was trying to give you a wrap up, but you kind of like wrapped it up in a little bow.
Sorry.
And that's her story, and I will say this. Kind of reiterating what Nipsey said. If you're gonna be out here, dudes, don't feel away when females start making you feel like a female.
When a cat calling happens.
You know what I'm saying? Embrace.
Y'all want to be out here with y'all hoochie shorts. Y'all gonna have to take.
Embrace your hoochie life if you wanna. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be a hoochie out here,
you might get a couple of butt squeezes.
Don't be too aggressive if she fake hoochie you too. You know what I'm saying? If she's not really a hoochie, but she caught you outside looking like a hoochie. So you know what I'm saying? You got catcalled, but she wasn't serious about it. Don't feel a way about it either. You know what I'm saying? Don't go buy hips either. Yeah, like Ink said as well, I'm gonna wrap this up. Don't get caught out there with the illusion this summer. This summer is gonna try everybody. Whether you're in a strong relationship, whether you're in a new relationship, it doesn't matter. This summer is gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? Be concrete in your foundation. Know yourself and whatever situation you are in when you are outside this year, because it's going to be difficult. It's going to be tough. And if you're not prepared for it mentally, you could get lost in the sauce and end up, how did I get here in September?
This is going to be the most tempting summer in a
very long time. Very, very long time.
Decide now what you want your summer to look like.
And be honest with yourself and the people that you're dealing with. You know, because...
And have that talk, because make sure that they're on the same page as you, so nobody's out here looking crazy and ridiculous.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that is his story, and that is her story. So I want to thank everybody again for all of the comments, for coming out tonight, having this great conversation with us. It's always a blast. It's always fun.
I have a little side note. Carlos, hey, boo. You need to come Thursdays at 9. This would have been a very good conversation for you. So, A Poet's Muse, I hope to see you next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And we have these very interesting conversations. I think you would have liked last week's too.
Facts. And the same thing she just said, I'm going to hit up Jakai John. We start at 9. And, you know, if you want to come in here and hear what's going on, you got to join at 9, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, this has been another interesting and fun adult conversation. We had a blast with you guys. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all of the jokes and the laughs and all of your real input that you guys really did put in. We appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And catch us next week, Thursday at 9.
9 p.m. sharp.
We're going to get these polls running. We are going to get these polls running, you know what I'm saying? And if you see me outside, you didn't see me outside now.
Take a picture of his hoochie pants.